My name is Xavier George from Atlanta, Georgia. Grew up south side of Atlanta and out in Cobb County too. Oh man, community is everything. Like back in, let's say, this was last year, I joined this group called YAC, and YAC is a young adults in Christ Bible study group, and it's like a big old Bible study group. And so in that, I found a lot of community and I found a lot of different people that I mess with, and now I still have so many different relationships with them. And now I've actually grown to build my own community within my own Bible study. And so I host these Bible studies on Mondays with really close friends. Right now we're just keeping it real intimate, but as the Lord continues to show me where he wants me to go, I'm continuing to, just stay steadfast and learning and growing with these people so we can branch out and make these disciples like the Lord has called us to do. And so community has really it's changed my life around, because I used to be so tight knit with just a few people. Like since high school, we've been cool for like 10 years, but like those are the only people I would even see myself with, like hanging around with. So now that I have branched out and like met so many people, I'm so much more comfortable bringing in more people and talking to more people and, dealing with more people and not feeling like I have to stick with the same tight knit group. But now I can be in different communities. I can fit in different rooms and have these different conversations with different people. And so, man, yeah, community in a short answer, it is everything for me. It's brought me a long way for sure. Growing up in Atlanta I feel like it's a place where you can you could do anything you want. I believe you can do anything you want, especially through God, but like Atlanta has made it to where you can see people that look like you doing the things that you want to do and making the money you want to make and inspiring the people that you want to inspire. You can see that through Atlanta, like through your everyday people. Like it don't even have to be influencers. It could just be people that but they're doing the things that you want to do and being in the places that you want to be. And so Atlanta is just one of them places where it's like everybody, it sounds cliche, but everybody calls it like Black Hollywood, but like that's how it feels. And it's so many people that you can meet and allow to be in your circle and help you grow in whatever you're trying to do. Like I'm a photographer, so I know a lot of people that are in Atlanta that are doing the things that I want to do. And it's just inspiring to see, because it's like you came from the same beginning as me. So yeah. The hardest moment I faced during this journey, man, has been giving up my own way. And it's crazy enough, like this is what this hat means. It's my partner Larry's brand. It's give up your own way. And it's I want to say it's from Luke 9:23 in the Bible, where basically Jesus tells us if you want to be a follower of him, you have to give up your own way. And so giving up your own way means, for me, I've had to stop doing the things that I love doing. I had to stop drinking, smoking, partying, all the things I used to do. Like I've stopped doing those things because the Lord has told us that if we want to come to him, we got to give up our own way. So if I want to make it to where I want to, make it, which is the end goal is to be in heaven. And so for me, I've had to give up the certain things that I used to love doing in the world, like every day. And through that, it's been hard, but it's been such a blessing, because now I've grown so much as a human being, and I don't do things out of a selfish intent. Most of the time, I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect. There are times where I have to fulfill my own desires, but now I can stop thinking so selfish-mindedly, and now I'm thinking, okay, like how can I influence someone else? How can I help somebody else every single day? Like I'm always thinking a selfless way. So now giving up my own way it's still a daily thing. So like I have to give up my own way every single day. You have to pick up your cross every single day. So with that being said, like, man, every day is a challenge, just because of this mindset that I've had to, develop, and that the Lord's downloaded in me. So now it's, okay, how can I give up my own way in my pride? How can I give up my own way in my own business? How can I give up my own way in anything throughout the day? So yeah, give up your own way though. Get you some merch too. Great Co stands for Grateful Company. Grateful Company this idea was given to me last year, January, I want to say 15th. I like to be specific about the dates, but God gave me this idea out of nowhere. I was just sitting in this place called Switch Yards over there in Adair Park, and I was just doing my own work. I was editing some pictures or whatever, and then it was just like an instant like download, and he was just dropping these different ideas in my head. And so Great Code initially was just gonna be a big old, when the Lord gave me this idea, it was like, you've been thinking way too small. I want you to think PepsiCo. And so I'm thinking PepsiCo, I'm like, dang. So when I first had the initial thought, my first idea was just, oh, Great Code is just gonna be this idea of like a conglomerate, multimedia faceted company. And so it's still that, it's developed a lot more now because I've grown so much in a year. So now I can see where the Lord has me. So Great Code isn't just a multimedia company, it's a movement. And so with Great Code, you have the multimedia faceted, area, but then Great Code is also a company. You're grateful in your company. So right now, Hella Inspired, I'm grateful to be in this area. So you could call this Great Code. And so you're just in these different areas. And I've actually named my Bible study Great Code because we're all grateful to be with each other. And so in that, Great Code is just to be really like a tagline. Like it doesn't even have to be just a company. And so with that being said, I still do want it to be a multifaceted company. So like it's a mother company. And so you can have my personal business would be under Great Code. So I have my XRG Nexus, which is my photography business. And so that's under the umbrella of Great Code. It could be anybody could be under this umbrella. But the main goal is to be a person that I know, okay, if you have a project, let's say you have a big project that you're working on, I can grab XRG Nexus, and that could be the photographer, and then I grab a videographer, and they will all work together under one company, which is Great Code. And so I just want to be that middleman for these big projects. And so I've been thinking, how can I help the community within this space? How can I help people with Great Code? And how can we, develop the community better? And so Great Code is all about being grateful for whatever you do. It's also a business where you give up your own way. We don't do things to help, or we don't do things to help ourselves. We do things to help others. And so with Great Code, I want to be a partner with these different businesses, whether it be small businesses or larger businesses. Either way, we always have the intention behind everything we do. We move with intention, we move with purpose, and we always move with the creativity given to us by God. So yeah, go Great Code. My advice to the upcoming generation is to develop a relationship with God. If you don't have one already, just seek that relationship. Sometimes, everybody doesn't believe, and I understand everybody don't believe, but I tell everybody just to find out. Just throw a little prayer out, like, hey, Lord, if you're real, show me. Just show me your face. And so with that, the best thing you could ever do is just get saved, honestly. Like that's my advice to everyone in the world, is to seek that relationship and to, try it. Just try it. What's the worst that can happen, really? Like the worst that can happen is you have to give up your own way, which is my other piece of advice, is to find a way that you can give up your own way, because at the end of the day, I don't know, I just can't do this selfishness. Like I want everybody to, if we all live with a selfless mindset, the world will go so far. What inspires me is just looking around, and you can just see so many people around you, so many people, anything can really inspire me. Like from, obviously God is always going to inspire me first, but seeing my girlfriend, seeing my brothers and sisters, my not physical, but my blood brothers and sisters, and also my brothers and sisters in Christ, everybody just inspires me to just go harder and do better. And God always tells me to, like, we can always take one step further. There's always one step that you could take. You could get 1% better every single day. And so seeing my family and friends every single day just inspires me to go harder and do better and give up my own way every single day. And just knowing that I'm working towards having a family, that's another thing that really inspires me, is that I really, really want to get to whatever it is, accomplish my goals for Great Code, accomplish my goals for XRG Nexus, because I know I have a family like in the future that I'm working towards having enough for, you know, being content. But yeah, short answer, God, family, friends, and just community all inspire me to do better.
Heard.
Guilty?